Did you guys know Apple wasn't the first company to trademark the iPhone? There was actually two companies that made a phone before them. Let me show you. So the first ever build of the iPhone was actually released in 1998 by a company called Infogear, which had nothing to do with Apple at all. Let me show you. Here's the look of it. Here, let me zoom in, see if we can get a better picture right here. Yeah, this is the first ever build right here, as you guys can see. This looks nothing like an Apple iPhone because it also has nothing to do with that company. Let me show you guys the next one because there was one more company that stole the name. After Infogear made the first iPhone, the company was sold off a couple years later to a company called Cisco, and they made another iPhone, and here's what that looked like. Here's the second ever iPhone made, not by a company called Apple though. This one's by a company called Cisco. They made this one called the Linux iPhone, not having anything to do with Apple again. And let me show you the first ever Apple iPhone they ever made. As most of us already know, a few years after Linux iPhone was created by Cisco, Steve Jobs himself bought the trademark of iPhone, and at the Macworld Invention a couple years later, he released the first ever iPhone product by Apple, and everyone loves it to this day. If you guys like this video, please leave a like.